The Poetry of A.E., Part 3. Brehi. When twilight flutters the mountains over, the fairy lights from the earth unfold, and over the caves enchanted hover the giant heroes and gods of old. The bird of ether, its flaming pinions, waves over earth the whole night long. The stars drop down in their blue dominions to hymn together their choral song. The child of earth in his heart grows burning, mad for the night and the deep unknown. His alien flame in a dream returning seats itself on the ancient throne. When twilight over the mountains fluttered, and night with its starry millions came, I too had dreams. The songs I have uttered came from this heart that was touched by the flame. Creation. As one by one the veils took flight, the day withdrew, the stars came up, the spirit issued pale and bright, filling thy beauty like a cup. Sacred thy laughter on the air, holy thy lightest word that fell, proud the innumerable hair that waved at the enchanter's spell. O Master of the beautiful, creating us from hour to hour, give me this vision to the full, to see in lightest things thy power. This vision give, no heaven afar, no throne, and yet I will rejoice, knowing beneath my feet a star, thy word in every wandering voice. Om, a memory. Faint grew the yellow buds of light, far flickering beyond the snows, as leaning o'er the shadowy white, morn glimmered like a pale primrose. Within an Indian vale below, a child said, Om, with tender heart, watching with loving eyes the glow in dayshine fade and night depart. The word which Brahma at his dawn outbreathes and endeth at his night, whose tide of sound so rolling on gives birth to orbs of pearly light, and beauty, wisdom, love, and youth, by its enchantment gathered grow in age-long wandering to the truth, through many a cycle's ebb and flow. And here the voice of earth was stilled, the child was lifted to the wise, a strange delight his spirit filled, and Brahm looked from his shining eyes. The earth breath. From the cool and dark-lipped furrows breathes a dim delight, through the woodland's purple plumage to the diamond night. Aureoles of joy encircle every blade of grass, where the dew-fed creatures silent and enraptured pass. And the restless ploughman pauses, turns, and wondering, deep beneath his rustic habit, finds himself a king, for a fiery moment looking with the eyes of God, over fields a slave at morning bowed him to the sod. Blind and dense with revelation, every moment flies, and unto the mighty Mother, gay, eternal, rise all the hopes we hold, the gladness, dreams of things to be. One of all thy generations, Mother, hails to thee. Hail, and hail, and hail forever, though I turn again from thy joy unto the human vestiture of pain. I, thy child, who went forth radiant in the golden prime, find thee still the mother-hearted through my night in time. Find in thee the old enchantment, there behind the veil, where the gods, my brothers, linger. Hail forever, hail. The Hermit. Now the quietude of earth nestles deep my heart within. Friendships new and strange have birth since I left the city's din. Here the tempest stays its guile, like a big kind brother plays, romps and pauses here a while from its immemorial ways. Now the silver light of dawn, slipping through the leaves that fleck my one window, hurries on, throws its arms around my neck. Darkness to my doorway hies, lays her chin upon the roof, and her burning seraph eyes now no longer keep aloof. And the ancient mystery holds its hands out day by day, takes a chair and croons with me by my cabin built of clay. When the dusky shadow flits, by the chimney nook I see where the old enchanter sits, smiles and waves and beckons me. The hour of twilight. When the unquiet hours depart and far away their tumults cease, within the twilight of the heart we bathe in peace, are stilled with peace. The fire that slew us through the day for angry deed or sin of sense now is the star and homeward ray to us who bow in penitence. We kiss the lips of bygone pain and find a secret sweet in them. The thorns, once stripped with shadowy rain, are bright upon each diadem. Ceases the old pathetic strife, the struggle with the scarlet sin, the mad, enchanted laugh of life, tempts not the soul that sees within. No riotous and fairy song allures the prodigals who bow within the home of law and throng before the mystic Father now, where faces of the elder years, high souls absolved from grief and sin, leaning from out ancestral spheres, beckon the wounded spirit in. The vesture of the soul. I pitied one whose tattered dress was patched and stained with dust and rain. He smiled on me. I could not guess the viewless spirit's wide domain. He said, "The royal robe I wear trails all along the fields of light. Its silent blue and silver bear for gems, the starry dust of night. The breath of joy unceasingly waves to and fro its folds starlit, and far beyond earth's misery, I live and breathe the joy of it." Night. Heart hidden from the outer things, I rose. The spirit woke anew in nightly birth, unto the vastness where forever glows the star soul of the earth. There, all alone, in primal ecstasy, within her depths, where revels never tire, the olden beauty shines. Each thought of me is veined through with its fire. And all my thoughts are throngs of living souls. They breathe in me, heart unto heart allied. Their joy undimmed, though when morning tolls, the planets may divide. The Master Singer. A laughter in the diamond air, a music in the trembling grass, and one by one the words of light as joy drops through my being pass. I am the sunlight in the heart, the silver moonglow in the mind. My laughter runs and ripples through the wavy tresses of the wind. I am the fire upon the hills, the dancing flame that leads afar each burning-hearted wanderer, and I the dear and homeward star. A myriad lovers died for me, and in their latest, yieldest breath I woke in glory, giving them immortal life, though touched by death. They knew me from the dawn of time. If Hermes beats his rainbow wings, if Angus shakes his locks of light, or golden-haired Apollo sings, it matters not the name, the land, my joy in all the gods abides. Even in the cricket in the grass, some dimness of me smiles and hides. For joy of me the day-star glows, and in delight and wild desire, the peacock twilight raises aloft its plumes and blooms of shadowy fire, where in the vastness too I burn, through summer nights and ages long, and with the fiery-footed watchers shake in myriad dance and song. Promise. Be not so desolate, because thy dreams have flown, and the hall of the heart is empty, and silent as stone, as age left by children sad and alone. Those delicate children, thy dreams, still endure. All pure and lovely things wend to the pure. Sigh not. Unto the fold their way was sure. Thy gentlest streams, thy frailest, even those that were born and lost in a heartbeat, shall meet thee there. They are become immortal in shining air. The unattainable beauty, the thought of which was pain, that flickered in eyes and on lips and vanished again, that fugitive beauty thou shalt attain. The lights innumerable that led thee on and on, the mask of time ended, shall glow into one. It shall be with thee forever, thy travel done. By the margin of the great deep, when the breath of twilight blows to flame the misty skies, all its vaporous sapphire, violet glow, and silver gleam, with their magic flood me through the gateway of the eyes. I am one with the twilight stream. When the trees and skies and fields are one in dusky mood, every heart of man is wrapped within the mother's breast, full of peace and sleep and dreams in the vasty quietude. I am one with their hearts at rest. From our immemorial joys of hearth and home and love, strayed away along the margin of the unknown tide, all its reach of soundless calm can thrill me far above word or touch from the lips beside. Aye, and deep and deep and deeper let me drink and draw from the olden fountain more than light or peace or dream, such primeval being as o'erfills the heart with awe, growing one with its silent stream. Krishna, A.E. notes, imitated from a fragment of the Vaishnava scriptures. I paused beside the cabin door and saw the King of Kings at play. Tumbled upon the grass I spied the little heavenly runaway. The mother laughed upon the child, made gay by its ecstatic morn, and yet the sages spake of it as of the ancient and unborn. I heard the passion breathe amid the honeysuckle-scented glade, and saw the king pass lightly from the beauty that he had betrayed. I saw him pass from love to love, and yet the pure allowed his claim to be the purest of the pure, thrice holy, stainless, without blame. I saw the open tavern door flash on the dusk a ruddy glare, and saw the King of Kings outcast reel brawling through the starlit air. And yet he is the Prince of Peace, of whom the ancient wisdom tells. And by their silence men adore the lovely silence where he dwells. I saw the King of Kings again, a thing to shudder at and fear, a form so darkened and so marred that childhood fled if it drew near. And yet he is the light of lights, whose blossoming is paradise, that beauty of the King which dawns upon the seer's enraptured eyes. I saw the King of Kings again, a miser with a heart grown cold, and yet he is the prodigal, the spendthrift of the heavenly gold, the largesse of whose glory crowns the blazing brows of cherubim, and sun and moon and stars and flowers are jewels scattered forth by him. I saw the King of Kings descend the narrow doorway to the dust, with all his fires of morning still, the beauty, bravery, and lust. And yet he is the life within the ever-living, living ones, the ancient with eternal youth, the cradle of the infant sons, the fiery fountain of the stars, and he, the golden urn where all the glittering spray of planets in their myriad beauty fall.